There's this kid I know, Richard, who spends too much time indoors because his neighborhood's too dangerous to go outside. And he tries to occupy his time at home, but video games and rap music aren't enough to satisfy his urges. So in spite of the danger, he ventures outside. Right across the street, he saw a kid get shot in the head. And two of his cousins have already been claimed by gang violence. But Richard's cravings aren't enough to keep him from traveling these streets. And this is happening right in the heart of Compton, where it said that more than 50 gangs fight over the city's 10 square miles, and the murder rate is 7 times higher than the national average.
Line 3, South Bay Galleria Terminal. Línea 3, el terminado del Sur Bay Galería.
Well, my cousin, both of my cousins, they both came to this program, and one left. And probably about 3 months later, he got killed in a drive-by.
Richard is part of a program at tomorrow's Aeronautical Museum in Compton, California, that gives kids an opportunity to become pilots.
Next time you guys come unprepared, we're gonna run a lap around the airport. You have a chart? You need your own chart.
He looks forward to the rush of adrenaline, the quickening of his heart, the slight perspiration, the lightheadedness, as he prepares to get high.
My life before this program was like a dark hole, and a lot of stuff that I couldn't see. And in the streets, I was seeing something different. I would see people get killed every day, on the daily. People coming up to me asking me where I'm from, and I don't bang or anything. And ever since this program, it changed my whole life around.
Right here in Compton, kids are given this amazing opportunity. I mean, it is amazing. He's 13 and can pilot a plane. What were you doing when you were 13? When I was 13, I could barely ride my bike more than a mile away from my house. And this program that Richard's involved with is free. All you have to do is show up. And yet, some kids don't show up, and others just walk away. Many leave because they think the program is too hard. To earn one flight lesson, the kids are required to do 20 hours of community service. Now others leave because their bad associations pressure them out of the stupid program and turn them towards drugs, alcohol, and worse.
And then my other cousin, he came here for community service and then didn't want to come back, and he got killed messing with the wrong people.
And sometimes, gang members literally threaten kids away from the museum. And the same was true when many of Jesus' disciples left him. Now it was after Jesus had miraculously fed the 5,000 and walked on water that many of his followers just walked away from him.
Now I'm doing better. I'm doing something positive with my life instead of being in the streets and doing something negative in the corner or something, trying to make some money, hustling, selling drugs, doing drugs, probably gang banging, doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. It's hard because you gotta follow rules, just like everywhere else. You gotta follow rules, but at the same time, you got more freedom than most places. And going flying, that's like all the freedom you can have.
What's this called?
Aileron.
What does it do for us?
It helps us turn.
There is a path that you need to follow. You can see the kids who are following the path. You can see the kids who catch what I've caught, to minister to these kids, if you will. Some of the kids are following that. Other kids have been in jail several times They didn't follow the path. They fell off. They chose not to believe. It didn't seem like this is the right thing for them or that this is even possible. So they chose a different path, and they're in jail. And some of the kids who used to come here, who don't come here, are not here anymore. Some of them have been killed.
Richard wants to do a solo flight internationally and hopes to one day open his own airline. Because you see, every kid, every one has dreams. And everyone who's ever achieved those dreams went through times where his or her dreams were threatened, spit on, or beat up. Right after so many of Jesus' followers left him, he turned to the 12, his closest disciples and companions, and he asked, "Do you also want to leave?" And Simon Peter, probably the biggest screw up in the whole bunch, spoke for the group and said, "Lord, to whom shall we go? You have the words of eternal life." And he was saying to Jesus, "Hey, I know this is really difficult, and I really don't understand everything you're saying, but you have the only way out of this pathetic life and hopeless future."
Something deep within your soul holds on tight and won't let go. Something keeps you in the dark. There's no truth in who you are.
So now you're left with the same choice Richard has, and the same choice the disciples had to make. Will you decide that you know what's best for your own life? Or are you going to embrace the opportunity God's giving you?
Live like you never lived before. Take a ride and you will find all you're looking for. Run like you're running for the hills. Flying high, touch the sky, break away and soar. Live.
When I'm here, it's like nothing could touch me.
Torn between two separate roads, where to turn you've always known.
Man, flying in the airplane is like out of this world.
Still you question every sign, wonder where to draw the line.
If you give all of yourself that you can give, the sky is the limit.
And all you want is to be free, to surrender and believe. Feel the wind beneath your feet and let yourself live like you never lived before. Take a ride and you will find all you're looking for. Run like you're running for the hills. Flying high and touch the sky, break away and soar. Live, just live. Tired of this nothingness, living in such loneliness, hiding every shame, playing all the games, pleasing no one but yourself, pretending you are someone else, believing your own lies, ignoring all the cries. Live, oh, take a ride. Live like you never lived before. Take a ride and you'll find all you're looking for. Run like you're running for the hills. Flying high, touch the sky, break away and soar. And live like you never lived before. Take a ride and you will find all you're looking for. Run like you're running for the hills. Flying high, touch the sky, break away and soar. Live,
I grow up, I want to be an airline captain and start my own airline. I could do anything I want to do.